Okay, so a lot of, well, not a lot, but some people have been asking me how to play Where I'm Going by Down. I'll show you how I play it. It's kind of a hybrid of both guitars. It's pretty simplistic, but a little tricky here and there. I'll try to run through it as quick as possible because, you know, YouTube only gives you 10 minutes, and quite honestly, I'd like to go through as much as possible with you, but whatever. Yes, I'm wearing a Pantera shirt. I know, it's ironic, it's stupid. It just happens to be what was in the wash, okay? Sorry. Anyway, so what you have to do is tune down to a D, and basically, so you got your E. It's kind of nasty, but I'll show you. If you don't know, you hit the E, right? You hit the E and the D, and then you lower the E till it sounds basically the same note, because what it is an octave, right? Okay, so you get your your drop D. Okay, now the tuning of the song is much lower than that, but I don't know what it is because, you know, when people ask you to play them a tune or you play a tune, they don't usually go, "Well, that's not the fucking right tuning," and you know, fuck them, because you know what, you want to play it, you go play it. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, so basically, what you want to look at here is there's two major riffs, and then there's kind of two little pathways between the riffs. And of course the chorus, which is very simple and straightforward. So the patterns of the beginning riff, okay, so I'm going to refer to this as D from now on, not E. So it'll be like D, A, D, G, you know. Okay. So you want to hit the open D, right? And you want to put your finger on the 5th fret on the A. And then what you want to do is hit the open. Wait. Yeah. So you want to hit, I'm not going to be perfect, by the way, because I just don't give a shit. So on the A string, you want to hammer on and pull off on the 3rd. So, okay. And what you want to do from there is go up to the D, the high D, if you want to call it that, on the 3rd fret, and then pull off. Right? Get that little southern thing going on. And then as soon as you're done that pull off, you want to go to the 2nd fret on the G, right, and then hit open, and that's the first little bit of that riff. Okay, and then what you want to do is slide it up to the 3rd on the D. Okay, and you want to play basically like what a G chord would normally be, which is, you know, 3-2 open 3-3, you know, right? But of course, it's not going to be that way with the D. But you hit the 3rd fret on the D, and then the bottom 2 strings, the B and the E, you want to be on the 3rd fret as well. And you just hit that as a chord, right? And you mute the A, right? Because you don't want the A in there because it sounds terrible, like, right? So you hit that chord, okay? And then you slide up to the 5th. And the same thing with the 3-3, right? Which is basically the G now. And then walk down, 3-2-0. Okay, and when you walk down into that open D, you want to be back at the 5th fret. Okay, now this part, it's a couple guitars playing. I just made it into one mishmash so I could play it, you know, and look cool for people. Okay, anyway, so what you want to do is you want to go to the E, the high E. This pattern is 5-3-1, right? And you start off on the 3rd, and you sweep up. So you're going to hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th, and then pull off to the 1 in one smooth motion. Try to play along with the song, figure out what the rhythm is, okay? So you just sweep up to it. Okay? So sweep off, hammer on, and then back to 1, and then you want to go down to the B, 1 and 3, and then down to the G on the 2nd. Play it again. So 5-3-0 or 5-3-1. That's just a basic blues, you know. Okay, so that's what you want to do there. But the thing is, when you hit that second fret, you got to quickly go into that G pattern again. There's a third on the D and a third on the B and the E. Okay, so and you gotta hit the third, then the open D. Oh, sorry. All right, and then you hit the chord, the open G B E on the threes. So, and then slide up to the fifth. Oops. Same chord, right? And then what you do is you walk through the end of this riff, which is 1, 2, 3, which is again the third open D, and then the G B E chord, and then down to the second fret, same pattern, and then you bend that motherfucker, right? And then you slide to the fifth. Okay, and the way that what that does is it puts you back in the position to start that riff over again. Right? Okay, now the little slide thing that ties the two different parts together. Very simple blues thing here. Slide up on the D to the 7th, then on the B, the 5th, back down to the 7th, then you slide down to the 5th, 3rd on the D, and then the 5th on the A. Basically, excuse me, that puts you back into the rhythm. Okay, but this also ties in the end of the song, which as soon as you hit that 5th, you got to be quick, and you got to get up to the 7th on the B, sorry, the G, and the equivalent of that octave there, which is on the E, which is going to be the 10th. So what you do there is you keep that octave going. You mute the B. Don't hit the B. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. No, I'm kidding. So you slide down to the 5th, right? Okay, and then you go. You basically shift this pattern down a string. So your index is going to be on the 5th on the D, the high D. And then your pinky is going to be on the B on the 8th, right? And what you want to do is slide back up 2 frets to the 9 and or the 7 and the 10, right? Just follow the rhythm like right? And simple enough. That riff ends with the bar on the 5th. With your pinky still on that B. And then you do the walk up. Now, there's the little ending bit here they use in the chorus to kind of break up these riffs. You don't really hear it. I kind of picked it out. I'm not sure if it's right, but it sounds a hell of a lot closer than just sitting there going like, right? When you walk into the end of the chorus, 0, 2, 3, back into that G chord, right? And then 5, right? And then what you want to do is you want to take this finger. Let me show you closer. That finger, and then you put it on the 5th on the A. And then you put your index finger on the 4th fret of the D, right, creating this. I don't know what that's called, but I do like it. I think it's like a 5th or a 7th or some bullshit, or 4th. Anyway, so that's the pattern is kind of like 5 and then 4, right? It's kind of like what you do with the G up here, right? The G if it was normally tuned. Okay, and what you want to do is you take this finger and you hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. Right? special, huh? So, if you have any questions or anything regarding this, if you want to call me an asshole, well, go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, if you have any questions about how to play this, just send it in the comments or whatever, and I'll try and respond as much as I can. If I went too quick, I'm already at 10 minutes now, and I don't even know if YouTube's going to take this. So yeah, that's how you play it. That's how I play it anyway. It kind of sounds like the song. It's pretty close. You can play along with it, make you feel good. You know, get drunk, stoned, whatever, and crank it up, tune it down. I think it's a B flat or something like that. So take into consideration this is the drop D, right? I guess it would be drop B flat or whatever the hell it is. Anyway, that's how you play it. Good luck, and like I said, any help, I'll give it to you. All right? Cheers.